It's sweet, spicy, aromatic, filling, all into one bowl, loved by everyone. Curry is Japan's national dish that everyone should know how to make because it's super simple and tasty. This recipe for really good curry is what I arrived at after making it for myself many times. I'm gonna start by cubing some potatoes, onions, and carrots. You can pretty much put anything in Japanese curry, but I think this is like the holy trinity that nobody ever leaves out in curry. And also garlic and ginger, because what's curry without garlic and ginger? Other than that, it's up to you, but personally I like having more variety in vegetables, so I'm gonna throw some celery and these green beans and peppers that are threatening to rot on me. For me, curry is like a convenient way to use up some neglected vegetables, so think up your own combination or just use some leftovers like I did. I'm also gonna add a whole diced beefsteak tomato. This has a really nice acidity to the curry. Here I got my 2 bowls of vegetables, aromatics, and everything else. Now put up on a medium heat. For the meat today, I'm using some bone-in chicken thighs. Instead of using stock, I like using bone-in meats and getting stock from there. It just means I don't have to make stock beforehand. I'm not trying to fully cook them here, just browning them to develop flavor. Take the chickens out and cook the aromatics until translucent. Then deglaze with some red wine. I just had some of this lying around, but any cooking alcohol would work great. Scrape off the foam from the bottom, then add all the other veg. Add back in the chicken, top with water, and bring to a simmer. There's going to be a lot of scum, so try to skim it off. Add some water if you need to control the consistency. Here I'm gonna add more spices. The curry cubes do have their own spices in them, but it doesn't really hurt to add more, especially if you're a spice addict like me. A lot of black pepper, some cumin, turmeric, a sprinkle of cayenne, and I totally forgot it here, but a few bay leaves. I hate when chicken gets over simmered and becomes all stringy, so I'm going to pull them off the bone and throw them back in right before serving. If the vegetables are tender, it's ready for the roux. I don't have too much to say about which brand to go with, just use whatever you have on hand. Always choose spicy, but you can choose mild. That's okay. Just throw them in there and let it dissolve naturally. After putting in the roux, the whole thing is easier to burn, so be careful. I use some soy sauce and sauce to season it. Also something sweet to round out all those savory flavors. I'm using maple syrup, but grated apple works great too. Give it a nice mix. Now do one final taste test and add back in the chicken. I think it's very similar to pho in that it's one of those dishes that can be enjoyed by everyone in the world. But I mean, Japan has a lot of those, right? I'm going to have this exact recipe in the description, but I encourage you to find the version you like through experimentation. As it is with many national dishes, every family has their own way of making it.